Hi guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at calling in the mobile app. So by the end of this video you'll know how to do a one-to-one call, a group call which is like a chat, and even a conference call so anyone can join at any point and the call stays in place when anyone leaves. I'm Gavin Jones, I'm Transformation Manager for a Fortune 500 company, and all the tips that we've got on YouTube either come out of real life examples from my day job or from questions from YouTube, of which this is one. I've got a new video on Teams coming out every Tuesday, so remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified every time we release a new video. And without further ado, let's take a look at calling in the mobile app. Okay, so here we are in the mobile app, and we're just going to take a look at calls. You can see calls is on the bottom right of the screen. If you don't see it there, it might be because you've got different settings on what apps you can see. So if you swipe up from the bottom, you can see files saved, which we just looked at in the previous video, your own version of Wiki, stuff like that. So calls might be hidden in there if you can't see it already. So if you click on calls, this is exactly the same as calls in the desktop app, in that you can see a history, you can get access to your voicemail, someone's left your voicemail, and if you click the plus button on the top right, you can then just search for someone to call. So I don't have anyone to call as I'm recording this, but if I call my guest account, which is actually my personal email, you can see it's just as easy as clicking either video or audio, and it's going to dial my personal account.
Gavin Jones is currently unavailable.
I'm not logged.
Please leave a message after the tone. When you have finished, please hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Thanks. Hi, me. Just leave me a voicemail. So you can see it's very easy. It's just the same as using your mobile phone. It's going over the internet, so you do need some sort of connectivity, but at least in the UK it's pretty widespread, 3 and 4G now. We've not had any issues with people calling in from sales guys whilst they're driving, because pretty much if you've got a mobile signal that's flaky, you can have a data signal that's flaky. So people on old conference calls used to drop in and out as they're going down the motorway anyway. We've not found it any worse, and in some instances actually better. I've managed to drive and dial into a conference call. All the audio comes through your car audio, same as a normal phone call, so it works exactly the same. If you've got a scheduled call, you can, which I'll just set up now, so again you can join one from the calendar. So in this one I've got a Teams call, a meeting tomorrow, and you can just scroll down and click join and you just enter into that meeting room. I'm just going to create a new one right now. Again, you would add participants and just add the people as a normal meeting. Again, like the desktop app, you can share a channel to meet in if you want to put the meeting into a channel, which we won't do right now. So let me just add my work email. Click done, and then we get a join button. So again, if we're on the calendar screen, you can see it makes it a big bold purple, so you can see we're in the meeting right now because the time's already started. And you can click join straight from there. So again, it's going to join videos off by default, but you can turn it on. Mic's on, you can come it through the speaker or just hold it up to your ear like a phone if you wanted to, if you didn't have video on. And you would just click join now. So again, you've got one more icon on the mobile app, which is the swivel the camera around and back. You've got most of the same options as the desktop app, so you can start recording, stuff like that. You can share, which is then you can share a screen of your mobile if you want to do so. Some of our guys in the field use Teams to share the screen of their iPad if they've got any support needs. That's quite handy and something that I don't think you can do in Skype. And then if you click the participants list, which is the top right, you can see who's invited, add extra people into that meeting if you wanted to, and if you click on the person that's not joined yet, you can ask to join, and that's going to dial just their number. So if you'd got some people who wanted to dial into a conference call, you knew that a couple of people were driving, you could ask to join. It would dial their phone and they just answer it like a normal phone call, so they don't even need to take their eyes off the road to join a conference call. You can pull them into that conference call, which I think is really handy and quite safe. So you can call directly from the call section, you can click on the calendar, and then similarly you can just call from a chat as well. So if you started a chat, which I'll just do to my self again, once you're in the chat, exactly like the desktop app or like Skype, you get the calling buttons at the top. So the call and the video chat button on the top right, and if you just hit one of those, it's just going to do exactly the same thing that we just did in the call, which is just one-to-one dialing. If you're in a group chat and hit the call button, again, you would dial everybody instantly then. Okay, so hopefully that helps for now. Let us know what you thought of the video. Give us a like if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon if you haven't already, because we've got a new video coming out on Teams every Tuesday. So remember, at MeeTime, we think there's a great opportunity for people to get better at running meetings. The Teams is great for meeting immediately, scheduling meetings, not driving to meetings and having them in person anymore. You can do them on video chat. We still think there's a great opportunity for people to get better at actually running meetings and not wasting lots of time. Search for MeeTime in the iOS App Store if you're interested, or visit www.meetimeapps.com if you need any more information. I'd love it if you checked it out. Thanks for watching so far, and we'll see you in the next video.